And then the weird thing was when he would grab my mouth and was like, "Are you gonna be good?" And I was like, "What?"
Hello, welcome back to the podcast. Can you leave me alone? I've never done that in front of you, have I?
No.
Oh, it's awkward, isn't it, when people do that?
Why do you think it took me so long to film my fucking video in front of you? Because I was like, "Bae."
Oh my god, yeah.
I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, go.
Hello, welcome back to the podcast. I Found This Humorous, the podcast that I named after looking at my shirt that I'm not wearing because I didn't pack it, because I didn't think about it, okay? Glad we're all on the same page. Sage is here.
Hey.
Well, I'm at Sage's house. We're filming a podcast together, and we're just having a chill little morning cup of coffee with you guys. And talking about some events that happened to us the past few days.
Yes, no very that. Interesting events.
Interesting. One of them more interesting than the other in retrospect.
Life changing.
Yeah.
Just life lessons, you know?
Oh, life lessons.
Things that I would tell my children and be like, "Don't do this."
Mm-hmm.
But also like, do it.
Sorry, I had something in my eye. It's good now. This is a great window.
No, I love
a really
this
good window.
I stare outside and I'm like,
it's good.
time to go to class. And then I cry. So what has been going on? We'll save that one for last.
No, that's going to be the last story. We can talk about the mall yesterday.
Oh my god. We went to the mall.
We did. So today, we're filming this the day before my birthday. You guys are probably not going to see it till like next week though, or mid next week. So we went to the mall yesterday because the dress that I packed to wear to my birthday dinner, I needed shoes that matched it. And so we went to the mall for shoes. Mm-hmm. We were there, 4 hours?
4 hours. Mm-hmm. We got there at 4. We left around 8-ish. Mm-hmm. And it was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot of steps. I said,
We had like almost 9,000 steps.
It's giving workout. It's giving using our steps up for the day.
Yeah.
We went for shoes. Shoes were quite literally the last thing that we got.
Shoes are the last thing we got.
The very last thing that we got.
Wow.
And then 10,000 other things. Well, I didn't get anything. Well, yes, I did. I got one thing.
Yeah.
You'll see it on Instagram.
Yeah, you'll see it on Instagram. It's already up on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
The one with the hearts.
It's already up.
The black lingerie.
The matching bodysuit. The cohesive.
Yeah.
Not matching, because they're not matching.
They're not. No, I couldn't pick a fucking shoe to save my life. Because I had, like, an idea of what I wanted in my head. And then every, like, shoe... The shoe I needed was, like, silvery. Because to match the straps of the dress. And there was just always one thing off about the shoe where it's like, I don't love it, so I don't want to buy it.
Yeah.
But it got to the point where we were, like, tired. We've been here for hours. The mall's gonna fucking close. We're desperate. So I got this one pair of shoes. And then we go to this store, the one we came in from.
Yeah.
And I found another pair of shoes that I liked better. So I bought those two. And then I get home, and everyone tells me that the first pair looks better. So I didn't even need to buy the first pair. The second pair.
The second pair, yeah. And then you also bought loafers. So yesterday...
I did. No, that was a success. I have no regrets about those loafers because I've been wanting them for a very long time.
3 pairs of shoes.
Yep.
And a bunch of other stuff. And $300 pants.
I got this tank top. Why are you just exposing my financial irresponsibility? Those pants are fucking fire, too.
You like my nails? So
no. We started losing our minds at that mall, though. Something eventually started getting in the air.
And it was just crack.
How did it start?
I don't know.
I don't either. Eventually,
I feel like the crack didn't start until we had to run back.
It started in Macy's.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then we left Macy's, and then we had to run back, and then we were just... Mm-hmm. And then we went to Chick-fil-A. And we almost got married.
Yeah. Well, we almost had an orgy. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not.
Will, if you're seeing this...
Stop saying people's names!
Every time we're not going to say the name is the last one, but this one is okay, because... He never gonna see it.
No, yeah, true.
And also, we only say people's names on here if they're cute and we're trying to hang out. Like Toby, Toby, where are you?
No, Toby from the van store. Please, my number. I'll give it to you right now.
I'll be friends unless you want something else.
No, yeah.
So Chick-fil-A. We were already cracked out in the car.
We were.
And so we pull up to the drive-thru to get our orders from Will, or blonde man number 1. And so we were like, fuck it. I'm not letting this energy go.
No,
'Cause
yeah.
usually...
Something happened to where we were laughing our fucking asses off as we were pulling up to the Chick-fil-A. So Sage is driving, I'm in the passenger seat. Sage rolls down the window to talk to Will, and they look to me to get my order first, and I'm too busy fucking laughing to say anything.
Yeah. I hate when they slow down because they're trying to, like, traffic.
Yeah. And so then that makes Sage laugh, and we're just sitting in this car, just like what?
And Will's just like
ugly, cracked out laughing.
Will's just giggling, and he's just like...
No, but he was having fun with us too, though, and he was hot.
And I got my order, and I was like giggling, and I was like, he was like, what do you want to drink? And then I was like, what's your favorite drink?
Yeah.
And he was like, water. And I was like, that's boring. I want a sweet tea. And we just kept laughing with him, and I was like, I can't tell he think we're cute, or he's like, ugh.
I think he thought that.
No, 100%. And I was just, it was a good time.
It was, even if he didn't think we were cute. We thought he was cute, and we were having fun.
And it was so cute.
And then we pull up to get our food.
And Patrick Starr was there. Patrick Starr was bae.
There was like five other
yeah.
dudes in that pickup window, and they were all so fine.
Yeah, they were all cute, and they were all talking to us.
Yeah.
And I would literally ask them, who's that in the front? Will?
No, they asked for his like government name. They're like, what's Will's last name?
I'm trying to stalk. Hold on. I'm trying to find his Instagram, and they would not tell me.
But they had some tea on him that they wouldn't say. They like, whenever we were talking about Will, they were like kind of like looking at each other and like making some comments, and we were like, what's the tea?
They're like, there is no tea, but
if you know, you know. And we were like, we don't know, Patrick.
So either he's gay, and they think we're both womans.
Yeah.
Or, that was stupid. Or, he's like an F-boy, or he has a girlfriend, something.
I would get the F-boy vibe more than the gay or the girlfriend vibe. Because I feel like if he had a girlfriend, one of them would have just said that.
Yeah, they would have shut it down.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Shit, they were cute.
They were all cute. Patrick Starr was even cute.
Yeah.
Bradley lookalike was cute. Bradley is
those
my
eyes, they were
friend.
uncanny, dude.
Yeah, they... we got our food and we just kept talking for like a good minute.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe we should leave the drive-thru. There's other people behind us. Like, okay, bye. And then we ate.
It's the most pleasant experience I've had at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah. I've had some here, but like that was the most fun.
Mm-hmm.
I've like had like talks with like Chick-fil-A workers, but like none like that. That was like, I was ready to do something.
Oh my god. And then we ate food, and I showed Sage Brooklyn's album because they hadn't heard it.
Brooklyn, if you're watching this, I respect you. Not that I didn't respect you before. Okay, not that I didn't respect you before. Not the police. Yes.
Sorry.
Not that I didn't respect you before, but I didn't listen to the album, and so when everyone was talking about it on TikTok, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna like, I don't know.
You didn't have interest.
Yeah, not as like a super interest about it. And then Grayson showed me it, and honestly, it's giving camp. You're camp.
I'm telling you.
The rock version?
Genius.
Are you kidding me?
Genius.
And what's funny about that is like, it's like people can hate on it, but you still listen to it.
No, yeah.
She's still getting schmet me. So you go, bitch.
Literally. Thumbnail. Wait, should we act like we're telling the last story? Like, should I be like, that's so stupid?
No, but I love the nail thumbs per.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
So what else? We can't add that in so soon.
No, we've only been talking for 10 minutes. We're going to this place later called Okay, I'm scared because I don't want to spend more money. But I also am like...
Oh, we're going to Second and Charles. It's like a Barnes & Noble, but like with records and like CDs and stuff.
And it has like nerd stuff.
And it has like a game section, like a really big board game section, and like a really big like comic book section. And so there's like a bunch of like Mandalorian and like Baby Yoda in there. And I sent her all that stuff, and I was like, we gotta come here for your birthday thingy. So we're going there after this, and it's gonna be great.
Yes, I'm genuinely excited. I'm gonna wear my new pants. The new ones.
The red ones.
From Free People.
The $300 ones.
Thank you. My dad watches these. He's gonna be like, Grayson!
If you want a pair, just let me know, sir. What's his name? Mike? Come on, Mike. We can get you a pair. He just feels attacked. If I was watching a video and someone said my name talking to me in the camera, I'd be like, oh no. No, I pulled up to the Chick-fil-A line and he goes, Sage? I said,
that's what it was. That's what got... We were giggling. We were like, oh my god, that guy was cute. Haha. And then you rolled down the window and he goes, Sage?
I said, how do you know me? And he was like, they asked for your name with the... I was like, oh, I'm flabbergasted. I was in shock. I said, how do you know my name, sir?
No, literally.
I ain't been here before. I might have. Probably not.
You might have.
Yeah. And then tonight we're going to Olive Garden.
We're going to Olive Garden for my birthday dinner. It's going to be me, Sage, Garrett, Yoga Girl. Sorry, Sam. Sorry.
Sam.
We need to not call her Yoga Girl. I like her. I genuinely like her.
I like her a lot. And I genuinely hate that he told her we call her Yoga Girl.
I know. But then he introduced her to people as Yoga Girl. So it's like fine. Like when, who was it? Was it when Kellen or when Mason, not Kellen, Kinley walked in or when Mason walked in? He was like, this is Yoga Girl.
And I was like, y'all.
Our best friend is talking to a girl, and he brought her over last night to hang out. She is wonderful.
Pretty, petite.
Out of his league.
Her,
no
Gary,
offense, Garrett.
Garrett ain't watching this.
No, Garrett doesn't watch.
Is Garrett subscribed?
Probably not. I don't know.
That's okay.
That's okay.
We don't need your subscription. Actually.
I really... Yeah, go subscribe to Sage. We're going to make a video... We're going to do a get ready with me for our birthday dinner looks on Sage's channel. So go subscribe to Sage. But yeah, so it's us, Garrett, hopefully Sam, Yoga Girl.
Yeah.
Mason, Kellen, Kinley and Sarah?
Kinley, Sarah. That's all I invited? I don't think I invited anybody else.
We didn't invite...
Why would we do that?
Oh.
You like them?
No. Well, it's... I'm neutral. I'm sorry.
No, you like them? No.
I didn't mean to say it like that.
No, they blasted on a speaker just to know who we whispered. Just wait for the...
No. Well, I was trying to remember if Caroline was in the room when we invited Kellen.
Oh, no. Okay. And Kellen...
Oh, wait, no, she's working.
Oh, yeah, and then
Caroline's going to be our server.
Yeah, which is Kellen's best friend.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm excited. I haven't had Olive Garden, I think, since high school.
I don't know why I looked at your forehead. I went... I live for Olive Garden. I went to Olive Garden 3 years in a row for my birthday.
I went to... I think I went for my 18th birthday, because that's the last birthday I had in San Antonio. I went with my 18th birthday. That's when I was dating Alex.
That was right after we had the slumber party.
Yeah.
Because you were dating Alex at the... Oh,
yeah.
Because remember she like did a little woohoo crybaby and then she left?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and then I had to show up to the birthday dinner with Hickeys, and it was like awkward. Because I was wearing a Thrasher hoodie to my fucking birthday dinner at Olive Garden because I had to cover up my neck.
Y'all, what the hell? And now we're wearing gowns.
No, literally.
Dresses and gowns.
And
everyone's
then,
like, I don't want to dress fancy.
No, because Kellen's down, Kinley's down, Sam's down, and so Sam's making Garrett be down. Perfect. I think the only one that was like meh was Mason.
And Sarah.
And we don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Sarah's like, I'm dressing up to eat breadsticks per me. If I don't see you in fancy...
eat breadsticks in a dress.
No, literally. If you don't show up fancy, you're not sitting at the table.
You sit under the table.
You sit at my feet,
Kinley can feed you breadsticks.
Reverse racism.
What?
Reverse racism. You sit at my feet.
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
Breadsticks.
breadsticks.
Oh, that's what my birthday's. And then my
Yes.
17th was at Chili's, and it was...
Not Chili's. I live for Chili's. Chili's.
I hate
chicken
Chili's.
crispers. Buffalo chicken crispers with with double French fries and no corn.
Anyway.
I'm scared of myself.
I'm trying to remember if I was dating Haley when I was 17.
Who?
Haley. We were not friends then.
I was making a joke.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I had a dream about Haley.
What? Why?
We
When?
were driving. We were walking up to a store, and she was on the phone walking like down the thing, and we were like, "Oh no!" And it was so awkward. I thought that happened in real life.
Oh my god, I don't think so.
I need my dream journal.
Where's your dream journal? You have a dream journal?
He
ruined my dream journal! Have to send him to the principal's office and have him expelled!
Sarah and I think Kinley had a fight scene to that in stage combat.
You know what I just remembered?
What?
I still don't know where my Amazon bag is. Is it in? If it's not in your car, I'm gonna be fucking sad. But I don't know where I would have set it down at the mall.
Oh wow.
Where would I have put it?
But you would have had to put it in another bag because Amazon was not the first store we went to.
Amazon was the first store we went to. And so I had to have put it in the bigger bags. But it's not in there. So I think it fell out in the car.
Yeah.
Because
On
why
the
would I
floor
just
somewhere.
why would I just be carrying around one bag with me?
Yeah.
And if I set it down when I was trying on shoes, I feel like somebody would have said, like one of the workers that was there would have said it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check in your car real quick.
Not literally.
I'll wait. Oh wait, we're getting in your car to go to Second and Charles. I'll wait till then.
What was I? Oh, dream journal.
Dream
I'm
journal.
in an improvisational techniques class. Okay, that's really fancy.
Whoa.
It's an improv class, and we have to do scenes, and one of the scenes is based off of our dreams. So she handed out a bunch of small journals this big, and they're called our dream journals, and every time we dream, we have to write it down so that whenever we do the dream scenes, we can use our dreams in the scenes.
That's cute.
So every time we have a dream, she's like, just write down, like, no, like, story time, like, just jot bullets of what happened. And
Yeah.
then so we can do, like, a scene based off of your dreams. Which I think is cool.
Yeah.
But I haven't been dreaming because she said usually when I tell people to write down their dreams, it's hard for them to dream because they're thinking about it, like,
Yeah.
subconsciously whenever we dream.
I never dream.
I dream all the time.
I would... Okay, so what happens in that class if, like, you just never remember your dreams? Because I know... Okay, whenever I say, like, I don't dream, there's always that one bitch that's like, actually, everyone dreams. You just don't remember it. Whatever. I never
Then I don't remember it.
my dreams.
Yeah, then I don't fucking... I wake up and I'm like, I know this is a whole elaborate story in my brain, but I couldn't tell you what happens.
Weird.
Like, bitch, I'm flying through the earth. I am Superman. I literally am saving the world from a volcano and a dragon at the same time. And then I wake up and I'm like, no. And then some dreams I have, I'm dating my ex again, and then he cheats on me.
Which one?
And then I go to the mall and find my other ex. Yes.
Okay.
And then I go to the mall and find my other ex at the mall, kissing their girlfriend, and then I'm just crying. And then someone leaves me on red, and then someone stings me up. So my real life, but
so
like,
your real life...
but like even more sad. Like all combined into one moment. And then I wake up like, I'm sad.
That's really fun for you.
I put that in my dream. We do that scene. Honestly?
That'd be kind of spicy. I love sometimes when you talk very animated, your eyes get watery, and I'm like, okay.
No, I can make myself cry in 3 seconds.
You make yourself cry incredibly easy. I've started to just not say anything when your eyes are watery because I'm like, they're fine. If they weren't fine, I would pick up the context clues.
No, literally,
Yeah.
I would say something. I'd be like, bae,
Yeah.
I'm sad. But that's not the case. I can just like, and just start crying.
Yeah, it's freaky.
It's so fun. No, even like theater people, not my baby blanket. Even
Girl.
my theater people, my fellow theater majors in college,
Shut up.
are like, some people are like, I can't do that. It's so hard. I'm like,
There are actors that can't do that.
I'm like, to me, it's always easy because I cry so much. That you just remember what it feels like. You just like you make the face as if you're about to cry, and then you can feel like the tear ducts start to move, and you're like, okay, wait, it's coming, and then you just start crying.
Okay.
I say that as if it's any
You
easier.
should give a tutorial on your channel how
Just
to
do
make
this.
yourself cry. That'd be a good fun video.
Just make that face and quiver your lip, and my eyes are already tearing up.
Wait, let's do a thumbnail where you're crying. I can't. Hold on.
Like, I'm already crying. Hey.
Hey. Oh wow.
Oh, it's giving sweat.
It's giving she's an actor.
Can you-
What's the number one rule of improv? Since you're in an improv class.
Never say. Always say yes.
Nope.
No. Yes, and.
Cool.
I'm
I
not-
only know that from BoJack Horseman.
I know that from high school theater. You never say no.
True.
Yes, and.
Yes.
But you have to apply to the plot of the situation. You can't just say yes, and. You have to move the story forward.
Yeah.
Can you grab my deodorant underneath there? I'm like, the coffee made me hot. Not underneath. I totally meant in the drawer.
Underneath the desk. Crawl under it.
On the floor.
my-
On the floor. On the floor. You're gonna.
Is it this?
Yeah. Sponsored by Dove. No, it's
No.
not. What's your favorite sponsorship that you've had?
Casetify easily.
Oh yeah,
would
you
love
talk about
them
it
to-
all the time.
Okay, I don't talk about it all the time, but I'm so serious. I fucking love my Casetify case. I had one before they sponsored me, and it's just like I'm never gonna have another brand of phone case ever. I'm so serious. I drop it all the fucking time,
No, it's cute, and I
It's in
need
mint
one. I need to
condition.
get one, cause like.
and they're always coming out with cute fucking stuff.
Amazon.
Casetify, sponsor me again.
That was a weird car. This has focus. It has a cat conducting, a trans flag and a heart, and a bunch of Emma Chamberlain Christmas collection stickers from her like coffee. And then this was from Men on Boats, this little like hexagon thing. And then behind that, I don't even know what the fuck was behind that. Oh, it was that sticker, but in a square.
Oh, the Brandy Melville one.
Yeah.
Probably good you don't have that on your phone.
No, you're right.
In retrospect.
I got that with you when
No,
we
I
went to
know.
the one in Austin.
Yeah. It sucks because I love Brandy. I need to find a knockoff.
I'm doing so many random things in this video.
No, that's fine.
You're talking, I'm like this.
Oh, actually?
'Cause I'm itching my thigh. Oh. Come to my channel to see more of that.
Speaking of Emma, dude, she hasn't posted in like a month at this point. I miss her. Please. She helps me with my sanity.
I love Emma Chamberlain.
We are both equally obsessed. I think I might. Yeah, she hasn't.
You're a little more obsessed.
I'm more obsessed.
But I'd live for her.
I love her so much.
She's so like, people say this all the time about YouTubers. Like, I feel like we could
spit
be
in your back.
gray friends. Oh my god, I'm ending it. Like, what the hell? I feel like people say all the time, I would be great friends with them. But I genuinely feel like, sometimes, I feel like I couldn't be super close with Emma because I feel like she's so chill that
Your
crackhead
high energy.
would put her on sensory overload sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But I still feel like I could get along with her.
Yeah.
100%. Like, I would just want to be like, hi, can we go for coffee and talk? I live. Please.
I almost feel like we wouldn't get along.
Why?
I don't know. Just because I'm very quiet with meeting new people, and I feel like that might be reciprocated as me being disinterested or rude. And I don't know. I feel like if we were to become friends, we would have to jumpstart skipping the small talk. We would just have to start on a topic and then just keep talking from there.
Yeah. Or as opposed to you going to Emma's house and sitting there and talking to her, because I feel like then you'd be quiet.
Yeah, it'd
as
be
opposed
awkward.
if y'all did a in whatever world that y'all did a collab, it's okay, well now we have to be high energy because we're literally talking.
Well, no, but I don't want to be friends with her just to make
No,
videos. I
but I'm
genuinely
saying
like her.
in a setting where it's not forced, but you're kind of
You're your camera self.
yeah, and you're talking about something, and you're us, how we're both just talking super fast and talking about stuff is kind of to get that weird block out of the way. Or if you came in and just straight started talking about something instead of just sitting there being so.
Yeah, no, I feel like we would have to talk online first. In the dream scenario, we'd be following each other on Instagram or something. One of us would post something on an Instagram story. The other would slide up talking about it. And then we start the conversation from there. And then we just keep talking. And then we hang out. Because that's like, I hate small talk. So I feel like that's the best way. Like, that's how me, I don't know if I want to say it. I'm talking to a lot of people. I'm talking to a girl right now, and that's how we started talking. That's how I started talking with like every person I meet on dating apps. I don't think I've ever started a conversation with hi, because I'm like, that is stupid. That's just gonna lead to like, hi, how are you? How's your day today? And then it's just like it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't tell me anything about you.
And
like
I
just want to
pick it up, like, and you're like trying to make it go somewhere.
If you have to like put effort into the conversation, then it's like, it's not the one. I feel like conversation should just be effortless and fun.
Yeah.
I need to put on deodorant too now. Now that you've done it, I'm like, I think watching you put yours on made my armpits start to sweat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do I have mouth herpes?
What the fuck? Why would you have mouth herpes? Wait, also, didn't you get STD tested? Oh, is that an STD?
Yes.
Mouth?
Yeah.
Oh. No, you might just have those blackheads above your lip. I get them
like
sometimes.
the blister right here? Like, look. There's like a little white blister right here.
Oh.
But also, I'm stupid because my mom has told me this so many times because I'm a hypochondriac. Mouth herpes are on the outside of your mouth.
Yeah,
They're not on the inside.
You showed the inside, and I was like, aren't mouth...
Because I get blisters really easily in my mouth, so like I always have at least one in my mouth because I bite my cheeks. I like
yeah.
I'm really rough with my mouth.
Oh, she's rough with her mouth.
She's a rough gal.
Ew.
No, the coffee made me hot.
No, same.
And I'm wearing a sweater, so I was like, give me the deodorant, come on. It looks like I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing Hello Kitty X Forever 21. Actually, no, I'm not. We don't support Forever 21.
Why not?
I'm just kidding. They're sickening.
Oh, okay. I was like, did they do something?
What'd they do? God damn.
It's already noon. That's crazy. I woke up at 10 today, guys.
Thanks to me.
Yeah, we stayed up till like 4 or 5.
Doing a photo shoot in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
My backyard.
Mm-hmm.
With little to no clothes on.
Yep.
Well, not no clothes on. Little clothes on.
Little clothes on.
There was definitely... We were clothed.
Yeah,
we
didn't go out there naked. Although I did piss in the backyard yesterday, unrelated to the photo shoot.
We have one bathroom right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because our other one broke for reasons I shall not explain. Oh, it's not even bad.
It's not even
a bidet.
Oh, okay. I thought
a bidet.
Yeah.
Make that a part of the story time.
Yeah.
A freaking bidet.
The story.
It's now the point where we say it.
I don't know. Should we? Do we have anything else we want to say?
I have a cat.
Girl, they know.
You heard her.
No.
I like coffee. You're like, this is not a list things about me.
Yeah.
This is not a
really
Q&A.
a podcast. Hey guys, I have a cat. I like coffee.
I want to move out
Yeah.
because I don't hate my living situation, but I feel like if I stay in a situation like this, I'm gonna grow a distaste towards my roommates, which are also my best friends, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, and that's fair.
But I'm scared because every time I talk about it, they're all like, no, don't do it. And I'm like, well, I don't want to do it now because I'm like, I feel bad, but also I know that will probably be better for me in the end. But also moving all of my stuff again.
If you were to move out, would it make their rent go up or no?
They'd have to find a replacement. And then I had FOMO. Someone lived here.
Yeah.
Because then this is still the party house.
Yeah.
And now I'm not in the party house.
But it's also, I totally get that though. Like, that's how it was when I lived at the frat, where it was like, I didn't like living there, and then I moved out, and I was like, when I came back for like random like parties, I'd be like,
I don't like that someone else is in my room.
No, I know. Well, I'm pretty sure they turned my room into like a workout room. Also, my camera stops recording at the 30-minute mark. So I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then we'll come back and we can tell
the story.
The final story. Okay. I'm going to let you tell majority of this story because you are much you're a much better storyteller than I am, and the way you told it to the group last night was very funny. So, before we tell this story, we're not saying this man's name, and also if you figure out who we're talking about, don't go comment on any of his stuff or send him hate. This isn't even a hate video. In retrospect, he didn't do anything wrong, even if he did some weird things. This isn't us canceling him or calling him out. This is just, it was a weird fucking night, and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
So this is the story of how my best friend fucked my ex-boyfriend.
Okay, so so the story starts. I went to Austin to visit Grayson before school started. And so I was sitting in the kitchen and I was like, oh, Grayson, look who's on Tinder. And it is my ex. Oh my God, why am I...
Your ex-boyfriend's current boyfriend.
My ex-boyfriend's current boyfriend. I'm not going to say his name either.
Yeah.
And so... I was about to say his name. And so I was like, oh. So I text my ex and I go, hey, are you in exclusive or monogamous or whatever? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, well, here. And so I sent him the pictures and I'm like, this is an issue because your boyfriend is literally on Tinder in Austin.
Yeah.
And so he first tries to deny it. He's like, no, that would never be him. That's probably a fake. I'm like, look at the blue check mark on Tinder.
Verified.
Yeah, he is on Tinder. And so then he comes out with some BS excuse that's
I'm still not over that.
no, it's so bad. It's well, the excuse that the boyfriend gave my ex was that he forgot my ex's birthday, and so he had to re-download Tinder to look at their conversations to see his birthday, which I think is a sack of shit.
Yeah.
If you really forgot his birthday, you should have just asked.
Or ask a friend or something.
Yeah, or ask me, I know. But no, because your Tinder would not be active if you're not looking on it, you know? You could still pause your account and look at your... I just don't understand. There was just... It wasn't adding up.
The math is not adding up.
No.
The math wasn't mathing.
And so we called Grayson's...
Ex.
Yes.
Boyfriend.
Yes. And so we were like, hey, you're in Austin. Why don't you turn your boys on and then on... Why don't you turn your looking for boys on Tinder and see if you can find him and then match with him to see if you can, catch him in the act of more than just looking for the birthday. Mm-hmm. And so, in retrospect, that probably wasn't, the best idea, but, we're trying to, prove to my ex that he's doing more than just on Tinder.
Yeah. And just to add in, my ex is bi-ish, and so it wasn't like, hey, can you pretend to be gay, or can you queer bait, just so that's clear. We weren't asking him to do that. He's into men.
Yeah, he wasn't queer baiting.
Yeah,
he just didn't have his looking for boys on.
Yeah.
And so, and then honestly, I don't even think he ever turned it off, because, and we'll get to there, because then after he found so they instantly found him on Tinder. So we're like, oh my God, match, and whatever. And so that happened. And so we were talking about, we were talking to my ex over FaceTime at that point. Yes. And so at that point, I was kind of putting into question his bisexuality.
In a teasing way.
That's our friendship. I do the same thing with I do the same thing with Garrett.
Sage's humor is bullying.
Yeah, I'm a insult comic, as if you will. That's how I am with most of my friends.
Yeah.
And so I was doing that. And so then they go, well, let me...
You can say sexual things.
Okay, then let me suck your penis. And I said... Me and Grayson go... Anyways, goodbye. And so then I found...
Bro...
You have to edit that part out.
Yeah.
Then I found Grayson's ex on Tinder
still.
And I said, oh my God, we're friends, we're cool. Let me swipe right. Because I swipe, you just do that.
You swipe on friends.
That's it.
I swiped on Garrett when I got to Huntsville and I was on Bumble. I think it's when you were pooping. I was just on Bumble. Garrett was one of them. I was like, hey.
No, literally, it's what you do. Mm-hmm. And so we matched. And then that whole night they proceeded to say y'all aren't about it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just aren't about it.
In reference to the pee-pee being sucked.
Yeah. And like, yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that's it. That's the end of it. No, he kept saying like, y'all aren't about it, y'all aren't about it. And we were like, about what?
Yeah.
And he was referencing that. And we were like, oh, this is like, oh, like.
Well, because you had teased him at first and you were like, you're not about it. And so he was kind of doing it back, but like almost more forward.
And it sounded a little too intentional. Like it sounded like he wanted it to happen.
Yeah.
And so then it cuts to like us like just talking about it for like a couple days and him still saying that. And it kind of like going into like a flirt thing. But this whole time me and Grayson were like, I was not flirting with him behind Grayson's back.
I knew everything.
Quite literally, Grayson was the one sending the messages on my phone sometimes. Like, it was like this, like, kitty cat thing. Like, it was like, I don't know, we were being cracking. We were like, this could be, like, so funny.
Yeah.
And we thought, I guess at some point we thought, like, it was the same for him. Like, it was just some stupid thing.
Yeah, like they were messing around. Because
Yeah.
they've done it before. Whenever me and my ex were dating and Sage would visit, they always, like, they got along very well. And they would, like, even, like, team up and, like, mess with me. Like, they, like, it wasn't, like, a weird thing.
Yeah.
We all have a decent relationship.
Yeah, so it was like, oh,
we did.
We did. And so it was like, oh, like, this is funny, this is, like, catty, whatever. And then it got to the point where they were like, well, when's Grayson?
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, let's make it happen, when and where. And I was like, and then they were like, does Grayson know? And I was like, would it be bad if they didn't? And they were like, yes. But Grayson literally sent that message. We were just fucking with him. And so he was like, well, let's do it whenever Grayson's like gone, because Grayson was going on a date at some point. And so we were planning to do it at that point at Grayson's place. All of this is with Grayson's consent.
Yes.
If anything, we were both like,
yeah.
And so like Grayson was on a date, and I was like, okay, like, bitch, now or never, the fuck. And as soon as
bro,
you're gonna have to edit this out.
Yeah.
As soon as he was like, hey, I'm ready, is like the second that Grayson came home. Yep. I was like, well, now it's not happening, bestie. And then Grayson was like, I can leave. And then it just kept
I was gonna go to someone else's house.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, he goes, I'm on my way. And then we're like, oh, so this is happening.
This is real. That's when it started to get, that was like the twinge of like, we were still like, ah. But then like, I remember when he pulled up, watching him walk to the apartment, I was like, oh, this is happening.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he
strutted up very confidently.
I said, oh, so this is a game to you. Got it. Great. And it almost just like, I don't know, it put into question a lot of things about him, because I was like, what was your end goal? Like, I don't know.
That's a good question. I never, like, thought about that. Because it's like, I can understand, like, you getting your dick sucked. You get something out of that. What did he get out of that?
Yeah.
Because, no offense, people with dicks, sucking them isn't fun. Not really.
Yeah, and he's never done it before, so I was like, yeah, like, you get to learn, but if you're not that interested in male genitalia or the more masculine spectrum of people, then what would you get out of it if you were never going to do it again?
Yeah.
Which is why I was kind of confused. And so he gets there, he comes in, he acts super cocky, and we're kind of just like, I don't know, I just felt really weird about it.
We were all like playing around at that point, but it was like clear, at least to me, that like, it was like, oh, like, it was like, we were all laughing, but it was clear that like, we kind of, at least me and you understood that it was weird. Mm-hmm. And then at some point, I wanted to take the dogs on a walk. I was planning on going to my friends with benefits house, and I don't remember why, but I ended up not being able to. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to take the dogs out for like a long bathroom break. But before I was able to leave the apartment, he started like rubbing up and down your side.
Yeah, he walked up to me and was like talking, and it was like kind of giggling about it, like it was some quirky, funny thing. But then he was just like this on my arm, and I was like, okay, I'm uncomfortable now. Grayson is visibly uncomfortable, and just like,
stop!
Okay, I'm gonna say that all over again. I'm helping you out with the editing. You can just go in here and just cut this part out. I'm uncomfortable. Grayson's visibly uncomfortable, and he is just giggling. And I'm like, this is not the serve you think it is. So then Grayson leaves. Because after we did that...
Oh my God!
So, when he did that, Grayson was like, gotta go.
Yeah,
and Grayson like
laughed.
zoomed out the door, and I was like, wait, now I feel no. And so like he was just like standing near me, like really close, and just talking to me, and like still doing this, and like grabbing my arm, and I was like, I feel like a toy.
Oh,
I feel like a thing. Wait. And so like we went to the room and put on fucking Lemonade Mouth. Lemonade. Determinate. Us doing stuff. Determinate. But yeah, and so like then we sit on the bed, and I'm like on the edge of the bed, and he's like on the middle of the bed. And I'm like so far, and he's like, "Why are you so far?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I'm fucking weirded out and nervous. I don't know." And then I guess he like makes a move, and I thought we were gonna go like straight into just, I don't know, sucking me off, but like he wanted to like do the full fantasy. Like he wanted to like lead into it. And at that point I was like, okay, this is kind of really weird. Like I'm making out with my best friend's ex-boyfriend.
yeah.
Which, did I actually expect this to happen? At this point is when I was like, and Grayson was like,
Yeah.
This is weird. And then I was like, okay, whatever. We're already fucking here. Like, I can't go back now. It's still gonna be awkward if we leave this room at any point. So, like, whatever. Plus, I mean, I get something out of it. So. And then I was like, okay. And then, like, I don't know. He took my shirt off or whatever. And then the weird thing was when he would grab my mouth and was like, are you gonna be good? And I was like, what? Are you, hello? Like, what is this? I get if I was being like sub and you were dom, but that wasn't the case.
Are you gonna be good? Are you gonna not flop like a little fish as I'm sucking your dick?
Are you gonna be good? Are you gonna sit there? Are you gonna sit there while I suck on your wee wee? Like, what? And so like I was like, what? I was like, I was like, just go down. Like, just get this over with, bruh. And like, solid 6 out of 10. Until the growl. Until I heard. And then I went, oh, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're psychopath. You're psychopath. And then whenever I was done, he was growling even more. I was like, y'all? And then he was like, he like gets up and goes like, And I said, me laying there butt naked on my best friend's bed, like, get me off of this bed now. So then I'm like, where's my shorts? And so like, we small talk anyway. I'm not gonna make it uncomfortably awkward.
Yeah.
So like we're small talking, like joking and laughing. And we talked for like 3 or 4 minutes afterwards. Cause like we didn't want to just like peace out and like not make it a little awkward. But then he opens the door. And then he prances out like he's the almighty king. And I don't know, it just made it so much worse.
Yeah.
And then he just straight left.
Because at that point I was in the living room waiting.
Just waiting patiently for her bed to be open.
Yep.
And so I was like, hiding in the room, and he was like, you okay down there? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. This is just weird, babe.
Yeah.
And then I guess I was also nervous that Grayson was upset with me, but
Which I wasn't.
Yeah, and I wasn't upset with Grayson either. Like, I was like, hey, I'm sorry if you think I did something wrong. Like, I thought we were joking, and I'm sorry. I don't want you to hate me. And Grayson was like, no, it's okay. I'm sorry if we took this too far. And I was like, okay, good. We don't hate each other.
No, literally.
It was just a weird experience. And we were like, the most we got out of this, or the least we got out of this, is a story time.
Yeah.
But yeah, the time that I did stuff with my best friend's ex. Every time we tell this story to someone, they're like,
no, you should have seen my mom's face when I told her. I told her the other night when we were FaceTiming. Because I told her why me and him weren't friends anymore. Because me and him, whatever, we got in a fight after it.
yeah.
That's another not fun story.
And like, what was her face?
It was, she was flabbergasted. It was like Mason's face last night, but
Oh my
like
God,
on a scale of like elevated to 10.
I forget people don't know. And then when we say it, they're like,
okay, so we told Sarah and Kinley knew the night it happened. We talked to them, like we FaceTimed them after. We told Garrett shortly after that, didn't we? It was probably the next day. And then I don't have any other friends, so I didn't tell anyone.
I can't tell Grayson because she was there.
Yeah.
So
we told
yeah.
Mason
yesterday.
Yeah.
Or I thought he knew, and then I said that, and I was like, wait, you don't know? And he was like, no. No, explain. And I was like, oh, y'all, this is a 30-minute story.
Yeah.
But it was funny and purr.
Yep.
It was definitely a life lesson. Like, now we can laugh about it, but that night we were like...
It was just like, we took a joke too far, and it got very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like 6 out of 10. Like, his breath kind of stunk, though.
Stop! We can't be mean.
Oh, no. It was 9 p.m. Like, end of the day, kind of like...
He had also been working earlier.
Yeah, body hygiene. You know, like, it wasn't necessarily anything nasty. It was kind of just like, it's the other day. And I had just showered because I took a long bath.
You did.
I deep cleaned Grayson's bathroom and room, and I was just bored. I was like, because she was on a date. Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go anywhere. Like, I'll just clean. Like, I like cleaning. I literally turned on music and I was walking around like your bathroom butt ass naked, just like
as you
organizing
should.
everything. And I was like, this is sickening. And I know now it is a wreck.
Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
I literally wiped down all your walls and doors with like a Clorox wipe, and I was like, why is this brown?
On the walls?
I think because the dogs jump on the walls or something. Because there was like, not claws, but there was like lines, and I was like, what is that?
Oh,
and I would
yeah.
wipe it, and I was like, okay, purr. I was like, there's no way you just like smear poop on your like door or something.
No.
So I'm like, I'm gonna clean it. And honestly, I love cleaning. It's not that it was that dirty.
No.
I'm just an organized freak. So I just opened like the closet, and I was like, I'm gonna put the makeup here, I'm gonna put the palette here, I'm gonna put the eyeshadow here. And then I was in the bath, and I was like, I'm gonna wipe the counters while I'm in the bath. I'm gonna wipe down all the soap things. It's not that it was dirty. I was just like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
And then I like swept. I swept the fuck out that bathroom. Waiting for waiting for him to be like, I'm ready. And then literally he sends that like as Grayson's walking in the door, and I'm like, you lost your time. I feel like it would have been substantially less awkward if Grayson was on the date and Grayson was not in the house, because then you would have not seen any of that interaction.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would have been still weirded out.
I feel like he would have behaved differently if I wasn't there.
Yeah, he wouldn't have had the cocky, like, big chest attitude.
Yeah.
He would have just came in and been like, hey.
Hey.
So, let's go.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and then everything would have been like, yeah. But, didn't work that way, did it?
No, it did not.
So that's our end story.
That is the story.
Even know what we're talking about? No, you don't. No, you don't.
They probably don't.
Yeah, they probably don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's no way you know who we're talking about.
Stop!
Grayson has so many exes, it's like crazy. How much of a whore they are.
I'm in a whore phase right now, I'll tell you that. I'm talking to so many people.
And honestly, as you should.
That's what my mom says every time. I'm like, Mom, I'm going through a whole phase. And she's like, as you should. I love it. Good for you. Get yourself out there.
My mom's like, get a boyfriend. And I'm like, you don't think I'm trying?
No, literally. That's what, the whole point.
No, it's a remix.
Doesn't matter. It's a remix of 2 copyrighted songs. Wait, we can like sing it. That dick was a 10 out of 10.
Superstar.
Where you from? How's it going? Alright, that was this podcast episode. Go over to Sage's channel. I'll put it... I don't know where I can put it. I think I put it up here, or it'll be in the description. We're gonna do a get ready with me. And they do funny videos over there. So we're gonna get dressed and go shopping. Thank you. Bye. Oh,
bye.
Sorry. If you like the video, like the video.
Oh.
If you like the video, comment on the video. If you like the video, subscribe to the video maker. Okay, bye.